Tomorrow is promised to no one. Prioritize today accordingly. Gina Greenlee. With the new day comes new strength and new thoughts. Eleanor Roosevelt. When you go through a significant injury and have a major career change, you truly do go 1 year at a time, and you don't look past what's going on now, because you are not sure what's going to happen. Tomorrow is not promised. Peyton Manning. Tomorrow's not promised. You may love someone, you may have a grudge because of something that they did to you, and it was unfair, but life's not fair. Life is very short, so clean up your grudges. Let's not hold them. Maya. Sometimes you have to go through the wilderness before you get to the promised land. John Bytheway. Isn't it nice to think that tomorrow is a new day with no mistakes in it yet? Ellen Montgomery. There is nothing like the time we have with those we love the most. Every moment is precious because we aren't promised tomorrow. Hold on to them tight and cherish them while you're given the chance. N.E. Henderson. As you keep your mind and heart focused in the right direction, approaching each day with faith and gratitude, I believe you will be empowered to live life to the fullest and enjoy the abundant life He has promised you. Victoria Austin. The timeless in you is aware of life's timelessness, and knows that yesterday is but today's memory and tomorrow is today's dream. Khalil Gibran. I realize we're not promised tomorrow. Believe me, I realize that. But if God blesses me and lets me stay, I love my life so much, it is such a good life. I am eager to throw myself at His feet, but I don't want to get on the first busload that is going. Barbara Mandrell. When the seasons shift, even the subtle beginning, the scent of a promised change, I feel something stir inside me. Hopefulness? Gratitude? Openness? Whatever it is, it's welcome. Kristen Armstrong. I wonder why I don't go to bed and go to sleep. But then it would be tomorrow, so I decide that no matter how tired, no matter how incoherent I am, I can skip 1 hour more of sleep and live. Sylvia Plath. From my old neighborhood, I learned nothing was guaranteed, not even life itself. You better get it today, because tomorrow is not promised. Junior Seau. I always say you've only got one life to live, and you're not promised a tomorrow. So, you might as well just have a good time with it. Fantasia Barrino. Your hand can seize today, but not tomorrow, and thoughts of your tomorrow are nothing but desire. Don't waste this breath, if your heart isn't crazy, since the rest of your life won't last forever. Omar Khayyam. Nothing about tomorrow was promised to them, Jamie understood that. But as long as God gave them the gift of today, she would cherish it with all her heart. Karen Kingsbury. We have to know that nothing is promised, nothing is guaranteed, especially tomorrow. Chuck Pagano. Stop longing. You poison today's ease, reaching always for tomorrow. Robin Hobb. Live in the moment, day by day. Tomorrow isn't promised, so if you thought about it, even just for a second, do it. B.M. Harden. It sounds corny, but I've promised my inner child that never again will I ever abandon myself for anything or anyone else again. Wynonna Judd. Would you like to know your future? If your answer is yes, think again. Not knowing is the greatest life motivator. So enjoy, endure, survive each moment as it comes to you in its proper sequence, a surprise. Vera Nazarian. If you love someone, you should say it often, you never know when they'll be laying in a coffin. Wake up, it's important that you know that no one on earth is promised tomorrow. MC Light. Back to love is a way of letting people know that sometimes you get caught up in trying to be successful in school or in your social life, and it's a reminder not to forget that each day people are getting older. Nobody is promised tomorrow, so we should make sure that we spend quality time with quality people. Anthony Hamilton. The best preparation for tomorrow is doing your best today. H. Jackson Brown Jr. I will ride with you tomorrow, he promised. Don't ride with anyone else. Stay by my side. Elise Kova. In the same way the sun never grows weary of shining, nor a stream of flowing, it is God's nature to keep his promises. Therefore, go immediately to his throne and say, "Go as you promised." Charles Spurgeon. Tomorrow you promise yourself will be different, yet tomorrow is too often a repetition of today. James T. McKay. Live life like it's your last day. Make every minute count. For tomorrow is not promised. Live in the moment. Alicia Broughton. Tell your kids you love them as much as you possibly can, because you're not promised 1 second to the next. Booker T. Washington. I might cry tomorrow, but I may be smiling the day after. That's enough. That's the way life is. If I don't lose hope, tomorrow will come. Tomorrow will come if we don't lose hope. I learned that from Nana. But rainy days still make my cheeks wet with tears, even now. It was pouring, on that rainy day. Ayazawa. If tomorrow wasn't promised, what would you give for today? Ray Lewis. You're never promised your next breath. Lenny Kravitz. We are the sum total of our experiences. Those experiences, be they positive or negative, make us the person we are, at any given point in our lives. And, like a flowing river, those same experiences, and those yet to come, continue to influence and reshape the person we are, and the person we become. None of us are the same as we were yesterday, nor will be tomorrow. B.J. Neblett. Live today facing forward, with your back on yesterday, your eyes on tomorrow, and your head and heart in the moment. Rochelle E. Goodrich. Tomorrow is promised to no one, so live your life fully every day. Therese Crutcher Marin. At my aunt's funeral, I promised myself that I wouldn't be bound by the belief that I'm supposed to stay in anything, whether it's a relationship, a job, a house, or a circumstance, if it makes me miserable. She gave me the courage to find my own happiness. Jill Scott. Live today. Do not allow your spirit to be softened of your happiness to be limited by a day you cannot have back or a day that does not yet exist. Steve Maraboli. Don't take your health for granted. Don't take your body for granted. Do something today that communicates to your body that you desire to care for it. Tomorrow is not promised. Jada Pinkett Smith. Tomorrow. The word hangs in the air for a moment, both a promise and a threat. Then it floats away like a paper boat, taken from her by the water licking at her ankles. 3 Umrigar. Nothing's promised, not the rest of tonight, not all of tomorrow. Eric Jerome Dickey. If today is not your day, then be happy, for this day shall never return. And if today is your day, then be happy now, for this day shall never return. Kaman Kojuri. Live for today with love and kindness. Live profoundly, for tomorrow is promised to no one. Debasish Mrida. My best day ever. Got up. Had breakfast. Came to school. Bored, as usual. Wishing I wasn't there, like usual. Kids ignoring me suits me fine. Sitting with the other retards, we're so special. Wasting my time. Yesterday was the same, and it's gone, anyway. Tomorrow may never come. There is only today. This is the best day and the worst day. Actually, it's crap. Rachel Ward. What does waiting do? None of us are promised a tomorrow, we don't always get a later. He kissed my temple again, then pulled back, his eyes finding mine. I'm done living like we do. Jennifer L. Armentrout. If I were to live for tomorrow, I would have lived fullest for today. Santosh Kalwar. Life was short. We weren't promised tomorrow. Wasting what time we did have on hating others or hating the paths we were given was pointless. We should embrace it and make the best of it. Abby Glines. Never put off till tomorrow what you can do the day after tomorrow. Mark Twain. Remember, tomorrow is promised to no one. Walter Payton. Tomorrow is not promised to us. Start dancing in the rain and look for your rainbow through the storm clouds. Once you find it, don't ever let it go. Amelia Hutchins. If her death taught me anything, it's this. Cherish the time you have. Don't worry about tomorrow. Right now is all we are promised. J.A. Sare.